The reason I announced them, so we'll know what the third point was. Are you with me?
Amen.
And what was it then? Forgiveness.
Yes.
What are you for? Giving. Are you for giving? Or are you for taking?
All right. Make it plain, Doc.
What are you for? For giving? Or for taking? You only have two people in life. Those are the givers
And the takers. And the takers.
Yes, sir.
and the takers.
Amen.
Some folks are on the giving, and other folks are on the...
Takers.
That's the way we divide. Forgiving means that whenever a person, okay, even takes away from you and takes away from others, takes away from themselves, you can't take away from somebody unless you take away from yourself.
Amen.
What you're taking away from yourself is your ability to earn, okay, and the ability to deserve what you have.
Yeah.
You don't deserve what you have when you take it.
All right. Wow. You're right.
Yeah. You actually cheat yourself when you take from other folk. In fact, to take from some others causes you to lose your dignity. And in fact, I go further and be more complicated. And when you take from others, you lose your self-worth.
That's right.
That's why they call them worthless. What about all this I got right here? Worthless. You see, because it's not what you can hold in your hand that makes you worthwhile. It's what you hold in your heart. We should have more time, but we got to go. So finally, we want to say that we are not all that we can be unless we are fearless.
Yes.
Less.
Yeah.
We can never have the confidence to go on unless we understand faithfulness.
Yeah.
Then in the final analysis, no matter what happens in life, you can learn to forgive.
Amen.
Here's Selma, Alabama. The lesson of forgiveness is one of the most profound that we have found.
Yeah.
I have to explain something to you just before we leave. You notice that in Selma, Alabama was different because, you know, in Birmingham, they bombed folks' houses. They bombed the church. They bombed the motel.
Yeah.
They bombed everything.
Yeah.
You know why they bombed the motel in Birmingham? I was there. You know why they bombed it? Because they thought that Martin Luther King's room was actually, okay, yeah, the gas in the motel, you could drive your car under the shelf. And they bombed that room because they thought that Martin Luther King was in the room.
Yeah.
Now, we had him registered there, but he wasn't there. But he could sleep in the room. Mostly they have to register it. We moved around. But the point I want to make is that they bombed Montgomery. They bombed his house.
Yeah.
With his wife and the baby. about dynamite?
No.
They weren't against killing people, you know, but they did.
Yeah.
Killed people. But they didn't bomb it. Folks they killed in Selma and around here, besides Jimmy Lee Jackson, they killed white folk. I'll close with this. There's Lauzo. Lauzo. I knew her personally. I had been in the car with the woman. She drove me from Birmingham down to Selma because I couldn't get a flight into Montgomery. Diane Nash's uncle, okay, was in the car with us because he'd come in from Chicago. And we drove on down. We were in the same car that she was killed in.
Yeah.
She was going, bringing people back and forth from the Selma March that night. And Mrs. Lauzo, she would drive anybody anywhere they wanted to go. She was just a chauffeur. She traveled back and forth. This little fella named Leroy. His name was? Yeah. Leroy. He was riding with her, just keeping company. And they shot into that car, and the car ran off the road. And then it went on, the dust blew up and everything, and it came to a stop. And then those in the car came out of the car to go and inspect to see whether they had succeeded in their mission. Leroy Moulton, he lifted up his head when the car came to a stop and looked out the broken glass window and saw these men coming towards us, and he flopped his head down in her lap. When they came to look, they saw two bloody bodies. But the blood on Leroy's head was her blood. She came to Selma, Alabama because one black man was killed.